All right, so today we're going to take a deep dive into a story that's been told for centuries. We're talking about Xiangu,
Oh, cool.
the only woman among the Eight Immortals
Interesting.
in Chinese Taoism.
Yeah, and everyone knows the Eight Immortals, but
Yeah, they're revered figures embodying longevity and spiritual power.
exactly.
But today, we're going deeper.
Okay.
We're going beyond just another immortal and exploring a tale
Right.
of female empowerment, spiritual growth, and just the enduring power of folklore.
Yeah, you know what always fascinated me about Xiangu
What's that?
is how her story really offers a window into Taoist philosophy
Yeah.
and these cultural values that are still relevant today.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Who is this Xiangu?
Right?
Well, she began as Xiang,
Xiang. Okay.
a humble peasant girl in Guangdong province.
Yeah. Humble beginnings.
And what I find so captivating is how relatable she is.
Oh, really?
You know, she was known for her kindness, her intelligence, and that willingness to help her family,
Right.
qualities we can all appreciate.
Yeah, for sure.
But destiny had other plans
Okay.
because her name, Xiangu, translates to immortal woman he,
Immortal woman he.
which kind of hints at the extraordinary journey ahead.
Yeah, it's interesting how her humble beginnings actually underscore
Right.
like the transformative power of her path.
Mhm.
It's like this reminder that anyone, regardless of their background,
Yeah,
can achieve spiritual greatness.
absolutely. And it all begins with a dream
Okay, a dream.
where a celestial being appears
Wow.
and basically hands her the blueprint to immortality.
So it's like a divine intervention.
Totally. And the detail that always gets me
Okay.
is that she's instructed to consume Cloud Mother powder,
Cloud Mother powder.
which grants her supernatural abilities and agelessness.
So basically like a magic potion.
It's like the ultimate life hack.
Right. I mean, but it's not just some whimsical detail. It really reflects this core Taoist belief in achieving transcendence through dedicated practices like meditation
Right.
or living in harmony with nature. It's about tapping into your inner potential.
So we're talking about a real physical transformation,
Oh, wow.
not just like a symbolic one.
Okay.
So Xiangu, she physically changes.
Yeah.
She no longer feels hunger.
Okay.
She gains incredible lightness, agility,
Wow.
and can travel anywhere she desires.
So like teleportation.
It's like teleportation on demand.
That's ultimate freedom.
Ultimate freedom, right?
Yeah, and that freedom really empowers her to embrace her role as a benevolent immortal.
Okay.
The sources are just full of stories about her compassion,
Oh.
healing the sick, easing suffering, and helping those in need.
There's this incredible imagery
Oh, yeah?
of her transforming lotuses into remedies,
Really?
which always makes me think of those instant ramen commercials.
Okay.
The way more magical.
Yeah.
It's this powerful image that links her to purity, beauty, and spiritual enlightenment.
Yeah. It makes sense why she's called the Lotus Fairy.
The lotus fairy.
The lotus is also really symbolic in Taoism.
Okay, how so?
Well, it represents purity arising from muddy waters, kind of like the soul rising above earthly concerns.
Okay.
And just as the lotus flower reaches for the sky,
Right.
Xiangu transcends limitations
Yeah.
to achieve spiritual elevation.
That actually reminds me,
What?
we can't forget that she rejected earthly ties.
Yeah.
She chooses a life devoted to spiritual growth over marriage, societal expectations,
Right.
which back then were probably even more rigid.
Definitely. And it's a powerful statement of independence
Right.
and commitment to her own path.
It's like she's saying, I'm forging my own destiny.
Yeah, it goes beyond just like rejecting norms. She transcends them.
Right.
Imagine that societal pressure to conform.
Oh, yeah.
And yet she chooses spiritual growth
Yeah.
over worldly attachment.
Talk about a role model. Okay, so we can't have a tale of immortality without a grand finale.
Right.
And legend says that Xiangu ascends to heaven
To heaven.
while climbing a mountain,
Wow.
leaving behind the mortal realm
Okay.
to join the ranks of the Eight Immortals.
The Eight Immortals.
I imagine it like a scene from a superhero movie,
Yeah.
but with flowing robes and celestial energy.
But her ascension isn't just a cool visual.
Right.
It signifies her elevated status in the Taoist pantheon. She's not just a local deity,
Yeah.
but a figure of universal significance.
But here's the twist.
What's that?
Even after ascending to heaven,
Yeah.
she doesn't abandon humanity.
Oh, really?
There are all these stories of her appearing to those in need, offering guidance and aid.
Wow. So it's like she's still connected to the mortal realm.
Yeah, and it's that enduring connection that makes her story so compelling.
Her story reminds us that enlightenment isn't about isolation,
Okay.
but using your wisdom and compassion to benefit others.
So what can we learn from Xiangu today?
Well, I think her story shows us that spiritual enlightenment is attainable through dedicated practice.
Yeah.
It highlights the power of compassion and helping others. But most importantly, it's this inspiring example of a woman who defied conventions and achieved immortality on her own terms.
Like, take that, societal norms.
It's a timeless message.
Yeah.
It's as relevant now as it was then.
You know, it makes you wonder.
What's that?
If you had the chance to sit down with Xiangu,
Right.
what would you ask her?
That's a good question.
What wisdom would you seek?
Yeah, what would I ask her?
Yeah, let that simmer in your mind as we wrap up.
Okay.
And if you're feeling inspired, I encourage you to dig a little deeper into the rich world of Chinese mythology and the Eight Immortals.
Cool.
There's a whole world of stories and wisdom waiting to be uncovered.
Awesome.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive.
Thanks. Bye.